The forest was quiet except for the soft rustle of leaves underfoot. Alex moved carefully, scanning the strange green world around him. This planet was far from Earth, and its forests were unlike anything he had ever seen. Giant trees with blue leaves stretched high, their trunks glowing faintly in the dim light. Strange birds with bright feathers sang in the distance, but Alex's mind was focused on one thing: survival. He was on a mission to explore this new world, sent by the Earth Space Agency. Alex had trained for years to be an explorer and a scientist, but nothing had prepared him for the loneliness and danger of this place. The air was thin, and the weather changed quickly. Every step could bring a new challenge. Suddenly, something caught his eye, a small movement near the roots of a massive tree. He stopped and looked closely. There, half hidden by leaves and dirt, was a figure lying on the ground. It was a woman, but not like any woman Alex had seen before. Her skin had a soft blue shade, and her ears were shaped differently, pointed like an elf's but smaller. She was breathing slowly, barely awake. Without thinking twice, Alex rushed to her side. "Hey, are you okay?" he asked softly. She did not answer. Her eyes fluttered open for a moment, showing a deep violet color, but then closed again. Alex gently checked her for injuries. She had cuts on her arms and dirt on her clothes, but nothing that looked like it would stop her from living. Still, she was weak and half unconscious. Alex knew he could not leave her here. The forest was full of dangers, wild animals, strange plants, and who knew what else. Carefully, he lifted her into his arms. She felt light but fragile as he stood up, carrying the woman. Alex's mind raced with questions. Who was she? Was she from this planet or another world? Why was she alone and hurt in the middle of this strange forest? His communicator beeped. A message from the ship came through. Explorer Alex, report status. Any sign of life? Alex took a deep breath and replied, I found someone. An injured woman. Unknown species. Bringing her to the ship now. The walk back to the ship was slow. Alex had to be careful with every step, making sure he didn't trip or hurt the woman more. Her breathing was soft, and every few minutes, she muttered words he could not understand. At one point, her eyes opened again, and she whispered faintly, I remember you. Her voice was weak but clear. Alex stopped, surprised. You remember me? I don't think we've met before. She did not answer. Her eyes closed again, and she seemed to fall asleep. Inside the ship, the medical team was ready. Alex carefully laid her on a bed. Doctors began examining her with machines that scanned her body quickly and safely. The lead doctor, Dr. May, looked at Alex. Who is she? I don't know, Alex said. She's not human, that's for sure. She has blue skin and different ears. She said something. I remember you, but I don't know who she means. Dr. May nodded and turned to the woman. We'll do everything we can to help her recover. Alex stayed near the bed. He watched her chest rise and fall gently. The woman's breathing became steadier. She was no longer unconscious, but she still looked very weak. Hours passed. Alex sat quietly, thinking about the strange woman. He felt a connection to her, even though they were from different worlds. What if she was lost? What if she needed help? And what if she really did remember him? Suddenly, the woman's eyes opened fully. She looked at Alex with surprise and a soft smile. Alex, she whispered. Alex's heart skipped a beat. You know my name? She nodded slowly, but her eyes showed confusion. It has been a long time. I was afraid I would never find you again. Alex frowned. Find me? I don't understand. The woman tried to sit up but was too weak. Alex helped her. Tell me who you are, he said gently, and why you were here alone. Her violet eyes searched his face. My name is Lyra. I come from a planet called Illyra. We are at war, and I escaped to this world to hide. Alex's mind raced. A war on another planet? How did she end up here? Why was she looking for him? I don't remember much, Lyra said, but I know we met before. In a place far from here. You helped me then. Alex shook his head slowly. I don't remember. But if it's true, then we have to find out more. The ship's alarm suddenly rang. Lights flashed red. Alex and the medical team rushed to the control room. Unknown ships are approaching the planet, the pilot said. They matched the description of Illyran warships. Alex felt a chill. They're coming. For her. Dr. May turned to Alex. We need to protect Lyra, and we need to be ready. Alex nodded. He looked back at Lyra. She was still weak, but there was fire in her eyes now, a hope mixed with fear. Together they would face what was coming. But for now, Alex was just glad he had found her, the woman who whispered, I remember you. The ship's hum filled the small room where Alex sat beside Lyra's bed. Outside the windows, stars stretched across the black sky, cold and distant. Yet inside, a quiet warmth grew between the two strangers. Lyra's violet eyes moved slowly, studying the strange machines around her and the man who had saved her. She felt weak, but something inside her was awakening memories, feelings, and a strange sense of hope. Alex watched her carefully. How are you feeling now? He asked gently. Lyra blinked. Stronger, she said, but my mind is clouded. I remember fragments, faces, places, but not clearly. Alex nodded. It's okay. You'll remember more in time. Maybe we can help you. Lyra looked down at her hands, blue and slender. Your kind is different from mine. Humans, you are strong in ways I do not understand. Alex smiled softly. We do what we must to survive. You are from Illyra, right? You said there is a war? Lyra's eyes darkened. Yes, our planet is torn by conflict. My people are divided. I fled to protect a secret, something that could change everything. Alex leaned closer, intrigued. What secret? Lyra shook her head slowly. I do not remember all, but I know it is important. That is why they hunt me. Before Alex could ask more, the ship's com beeped urgently. The pilot's voice came through, calm but serious. Commander Alex, we have detected several ships approaching fast. They are Illyran warships. Alex's heart quickened. They came here for her, for Lyra. Lyra's expression hardened. They want to capture me. I cannot let them. Alex stood up. We need a plan. We can't just wait for them to arrive. The medical team hurried in. Dr. May spoke quickly. We can help Lyra recover faster with treatment, but she needs rest. If the Illyrans attack, we must be ready to protect her and the ship. Alex nodded. Prepare the defenses. I'll help. As the crew moved to action, Alex returned to Lyra's side. Tell me about your memories. Maybe I can help. Lyra closed her eyes, searching inside. There was a time when humans and Illyrans worked together, long ago, before the war. We shared knowledge, helped each other. Alex's eyes widened. Really? I had no idea. Yes, Lyra said softly. But something went wrong. A betrayal. That started the fighting. Alex frowned. Do you remember what happened, or who betrayed whom? Lyra shook her head slowly. Only fragments. I remember a meeting, a promise broken. Fear and anger. Alex's mind raced. This could be the key to peace. Maybe we can fix what went wrong. Lyra smiled faintly. I hope so. We must survive. Suddenly, the ship's alarms blared. The Illyran warships had entered the planet's atmosphere and were moving fast. Alex moved quickly to the control room. The ship's captain, a sharp-eyed woman named Sarah, pointed at the screen. They're preparing to attack. We need to act now. Alex took command. Deploy the defense drones. Activate shields. Prepare for battle. The ship shook as the first blasts of alien fire hit the shields. Outside the windows, glowing ships swarmed like angry insects. Inside, Alex felt the pressure but stayed calm. He knew the strength of humans came from their courage and quick thinking. Meanwhile, Lyra struggled to stand. "I want to help," she said, voice firm despite her weakness. Alex helped her sit. "You need to recover. We'll handle the fight." "No," Lyra insisted. "I know their tactics. I can guide you." Alex hesitated but then nodded. "Okay, tell me what to do." Lyra closed her eyes, recalling battle plans and enemy weaknesses. "Their ships are faster but less durable. Focus on disabling their engines," Alex ordered the crew. "Target their engines first." The defense drones launched, weaving between enemy fire, striking the Illyrian ship's engines. Slowly, the tide of the battle turned. Outside the ship, explosions lit up the darkness. The Illyrian fleet was retreating. The ship's crew cheered quietly, but Alex knew this was only the beginning. Back in the medical bay, Lyra sat quietly. Her strength was returning, but her mind still fought shadows. Alex sat beside her, feeling a connection growing stronger. "You said you remember me. Do you know how?" Lyra looked at him, eyes shining. "In my dreams, I see a man helping me. A man from another world." "I thought it was a memory, but maybe it is more." Alex smiled softly. "Maybe our paths were meant to cross." Lyra nodded. "I believe so. Together, we can change the fate of our peoples." Alex's heart filled with hope. In this vast universe, two strangers from different worlds had found each other. And together, they might just change everything. The stars outside the ship's windows shone quietly, but the calm was only temporary. Alex stood on the bridge, watching the last Illyrian warships retreat into space. Though the immediate danger had passed, he knew it was not over. Somewhere out there, more enemies would come. And they were hunting Lyra for a reason he did not yet understand. Lyra sat nearby, recovering but restless. She kept glancing at the stars, as if expecting something or someone to appear. Alex noticed her tension. "Are you all right?" he asked softly. Lyra sighed. "I am better, but my mind is full of worry. They will not give up. My enemies are clever and relentless." Alex nodded. "We'll protect you. No one will hurt you here." She gave a small smile, but her eyes were serious. "You do not know them like I do. They are not just soldiers. They have spies everywhere, even on planets far from Lyra." Alex frowned. "Then how did you escape?" Lyra looked away, voice quiet. "I had help, a secret ally, but I cannot say more yet." Alex wanted to ask, but he did not push. He understood some secrets were dangerous. Suddenly, the ship's sensors beeped urgently. The captain's voice came over the intercom. "Commander Alex, we have incoming signals. Unknown vessels entering the system." Alex's heart tightened. "Are they Illyrians?" "Unknown," the pilot replied. "But they match no friendly profiles." Alex grabbed his communicator. "Medical bay, prepare for emergency. Lyra, stay close." Lyra stood, steady despite her weakness. "I will be ready." The ship's crew moved quickly. Outside, a small fleet of ships appeared on the radar, silent and fast. They closed in on the planet, heading straight for the ship. Alex studied the screen. "These are not the Illyrian warships we saw earlier. They are different, smaller and stealthier." Dr. May appeared beside him. "Could they be mercenaries or bounty hunters?" "Maybe," Alex said. "But they want Lyra. We need to find out why." As the mysterious ships approached, Alex ordered the defense systems online. The ship's shields glowed faintly as the new vessels scanned and prepared. Inside the medical bay, Lyra's eyes narrowed. They are close. Too close. Alex asked, "Who are they?" Lyra hesitated. "They are from a faction called the Shadow Order. They work in secret, capturing those who carry power." "I carry something they want." Alex's curiosity grew. "What do you carry?" Lyra's voice was steady but serious. "An ancient key. It can unlock a power that could end the war or destroy my people." Alex's mind spun. "A key? Where? Is it?" Lyra reached under her clothing and pulled out a small, glowing device. It was delicate, shaped like a crystal, with soft pulses of light. Alex stared. "This is what they want?" Lyra nodded. "Yes. If the Shadow Order gets it, they will use it for evil. I must protect it." Suddenly the ship shook. Outside, the smaller ships launched their attack. Laser beams struck the shields, and explosions lit the darkness. Alex moved to the controls, shouting commands. "Activate countermeasures. Target the attackers." The defense drones darted out, weaving through enemy fire. The crew worked quickly, trying to keep the ship safe. Lyra stood firm. "I will help." Alex looked at her, surprised. "You?" She nodded. "I know their tactics. I can guide you." Alex handed her a control panel. "Tell me what to do." Together, they coordinated the ship's defenses. Lyra's knowledge proved valuable, directing drones to intercept the enemy's fastest ships. The battle was tense, but slowly the attackers began to retreat. The ship held strong, and the mysterious vessels disappeared into space. Alex let out a breath he didn't realize he was holding. That was close. Lyra's face was pale but determined. "They will return. And bring more." Alex sat down beside her. "We need a better plan." Lyra looked at him, eyes fierce. "We must leave this system." "Go somewhere they cannot find us." Alex nodded. "Where can we go?" Lyra thought for a moment. "There is a hidden world far from Illyra and its enemies. It is a place of secrets and safety." Alex smiled. "Sounds perfect." Before they could make plans, the ship's communication buzzed again. This time, a message came through, encrypted but urgent. Alex called the captain. "Can you decode it?" Sarah worked quickly and nodded. "It's from an old friend of Lyra's, someone she trusts." Alex played the message. A voice spoke, calm and clear. "Lyra, you are in danger. The Shadow Order is stronger than you know. Meet me on planet Varus. There you will find safety and answers." Lyra's eyes widened. "Varus, I have not been there in years." Alex asked, "Will they help us?" Lyra nodded slowly. "Yes, but we must hurry." Alex stood, determination in his eyes. "Then let's get there." The ship changed course, heading toward the hidden planet Virus. Alex and Lyra prepared for what awaited them. As the stars blurred past the windows, Alex felt a new strength. Together, he and Lyra would face their enemies and uncover the secrets that might save more than just one world. The ship glided smoothly through space, cutting a path toward the hidden planet Varus. Alex stood near the window, watching the stars rush by, thinking about everything he had learned from Lyra. Their story was more complex than he first believed. A war, secret keys, hidden allies, it all felt like pieces of a puzzle waiting to be solved. Lyra sat quietly nearby, her eyes distant. Alex knew she was thinking too, maybe about the past she barely remembered. He decided to ask, "Lyra, can you tell me more about the time when humans and your people worked together? You said it was long ago, but I want to understand." Lyra took a deep breath, her violet eyes shining with a mix of sadness and hope. "It was a different era," she began. "Before the war, our people shared knowledge and technology. We believed we could build a future together, stronger than any one race alone." Alex listened carefully, intrigued. "There was a mission," Lyra continued. A joint effort to find an ancient power hidden on a distant world. It was meant to bring peace, but it ended in betrayal. Alex frowned. What happened? Lyra's voice grew soft. One of our allies betrayed us. They took the power for themselves. That act started the conflict that divided Lyra. Alex felt the weight of those words. Do you know who betrayed you? Lyra shook her head. No, the memory is blocked. But I carry the key they wanted, the one that can unlock that power. Alex looked at the small glowing device in her hand again. If that key can help end the war, then we have to protect it at all costs. Lyra nodded. Yes, but many want it for their own purposes. Alex thought about the battles they had already faced and those still to come. We'll face them together, Lyra smiled faintly. Together. Suddenly, the ship's communication system beeped again. The captain's voice came over the intercom. We are approaching Varus. It's a hidden planet with advanced technology and strong defenses. You should feel safe there. Alex turned to Lyra. Are you ready? She stood, looking stronger than before. I am, but I am also nervous. Varus holds many memories, some good, some painful. The ship entered the planet's atmosphere, descending through layers of clouds and mist. The landscape below was unlike any Alex had seen, a mix of sparkling cities and wild forests, all glowing softly under the planet's twin suns. The ship landed in a hidden bay surrounded by tall cliffs and ancient ruins. As the crew prepared to disembark, Alex and Lyra stepped out together. A figure awaited them, a tall woman with silver hair and sharp eyes. She approached with a calm confidence. Lyra. The woman said warmly, It has been too long. Lyra's face lit up. Tara, I thought I would never see you again. Alex watched silently, sensing the deep bond between the two. Tara turned to Alex and extended her hand. I am Tara, a guardian of Varus. We have heard of your bravery, Alex. Welcome. Alex shook her hand firmly. Thank you. We need your help to protect the key and find the truth about the war. Tara nodded. You have come to the right place. But be warned, enemies will follow you here. We must act quickly. Lyra led Alex through the city, explaining the history of Varus. This planet was once a center of peace and knowledge. But the war spread here too, forcing us to hide many secrets. They reached a large hall filled with ancient artifacts and glowing maps. Tara gestured toward a device at the center, a holographic projector. This shows the known history of Lyra and its conflicts, Tara said, and it might help unlock the memories you seek. Lyra placed the key near the device. It pulsed softly, reacting to the technology. The projector activated, displaying scenes of past events. Alliances formed, battles fought, and a shadowy figure stealing the ancient power. Alex and Lyra watched in silence as the story unfolded. This shadowy figure, Lyra whispered, could be the betrayer. Tara nodded. We have been searching for their identity for years, Alex thought deeply. If we can find them, maybe we can stop the war and bring peace. Lyra looked at Alex, hope shining in her eyes. With your help? I believe we can. Suddenly, alarm sounded. Tara's face grew serious. Enemies have found us. The Shadow Order is here. Alex moved quickly. Prepare defenses. We will not let them take the key. The battle was fierce. Outside the hall, strange figures tried to break in, but the Guardians of Varus fought bravely. Alex and Lyra worked together, combining human tactics with alien technology. Their teamwork surprised even the defenders. After hours of fighting, the attackers retreated. The hall was safe for now. Breathing heavily, Lyra turned to Alex. This war will not end easily. But with you, I have a chance. Alex smiled. We'll face it together. As the twin suns set over Varus, two strangers from different worlds stood united, ready to fight for a future where peace might finally be possible. The sun rose slowly over the hidden planet Varus, casting soft light over the ancient city that hummed quietly with life. Alex stood beside Lyra in the grand hall, where the holographic projector still glowed faintly. The battle from the night before had left them tired but more determined. Lyra held the glowing key tightly. "This key is more than just a tool," she said. "It holds the power to unlock the ancient energy that once brought balance to Lyra, but it also holds the truth behind the war." Alex looked at her carefully. "Then we must find out what that truth is." Tara stepped forward, her silver hair catching the light. "We have records, but many are incomplete or hidden. To unlock the truth, you must journey to the Temple of Origins. It is where the past is kept safe." Alex nodded. "Where is this temple?" "It lies deep within the Forest of Shadows," Tara explained. "A place few dare to enter." Lyra's eyes darkened. "I have been there before. It is dangerous, but it is the only place where the memories of the past can be unlocked." Alex smiled, feeling the weight of the task ahead. "Then we leave at once." The team prepared for the journey. As they traveled through the dense forest, Alex marveled at the strange beauty around them. Trees with silver leaves whispered in Azme. The gentle wind and small creatures with shining eyes watched silently. Lyra walked beside him, steady and calm. "The forest is alive," she said softly. "It guards its secrets fiercely." After hours of travel, they reached a clearing. In the center stood the Temple of Origins, a magnificent structure carved from crystal and stone, glowing faintly with an ancient light. Alex felt a sense of awe. "This place is incredible." Lyra nodded. "It holds the memories of my people. If the key can unlock them, we will find the answers we seek." Inside, the temple was quiet and cool. Walls shimmered with images and symbols, shifting and changing like living stories. Lyra approached a pedestal at the center and placed the key gently upon it. The temple responded instantly. A soft hum filled the air, and the walls began to glow. With bright light, images appeared, scenes from long ago, showing Illyrian and human leaders working together. They shared knowledge and hopes for peace. But then, a dark shadow fell over the alliance. Alex watched as the scene shifted to reveal a betrayal, a trusted leader from Illyria, secretly working with a hidden enemy to steal the ancient power. Lyra gasped. "It was one of our own." "A high council member," Alex frowned. "Why would they do this?" Lyra's eyes filled with sorrow, greed, fear of losing control. "They believed that by controlling the power alone, they could save their people." Alex shook his head. "But that caused the war instead." The images showed the moment the betrayal was discovered. Battles erupted, families were torn apart, and trust was lost forever. Lyra looked at Alex. "This is the truth I had to find. Now we must use it wisely." Alex nodded. "We have proof. We can show others the truth and work toward peace." Suddenly, the temple shook. The alarms blared loudly. "We are not alone," Lyra said quickly. "The Shadow Order has found us again." Alex grabbed the key. "We need to leave, now." As they rushed toward the exit, shadows moved in the temple's halls. Figures cloaked in darkness appeared, blocking their path. Alex stood firm. "We will not give up." Lyra's voice was calm but strong. "The key's power is not just in the past. It can protect us now." She raised the key, and a bright light exploded from it, pushing the attackers back. Alex and the group ran through the temple's corridors, reaching their ship just in time. The Shadow Order retreated once more, but their threat remained. Back. On the ship, Alex looked at Lyra. "This key is more powerful than I imagined." Lyra smiled. "It is a symbol of hope." "But also a warning," Alex nodded. We have to use it carefully and tell others the truth. Lyra reached out, taking Alex's hand gently. Together, we can change the future. Alex felt a warmth spread through him. Two worlds, two hearts, united for peace. As the ship lifted off, leaving Varys behind, Alex knew their journey was far from over. But now they had the truth and a chance to bring light to a dark war. The ship soared through space, leaving behind the mysterious planet Varys and the secrets it held. Inside the bridge, Alex stood firm, his eyes fixed on the stars ahead. The journey had brought many challenges, but the hardest one was yet to come. Lyra sat beside him, her gaze steady but her hands tightly gripping the glowing key. "They will not stop until they have the key," she said quietly. "The Shadow Order will come for us again stronger and more determined." Alex nodded. "Then we must be ready. We cannot let them win." The ship's sensors suddenly picked up a large fleet approaching rapidly. The dark ships of the Shadow Order filled the screen, moving like a wave ready to crash. "We have no choice," Alex said. "Prepare for battle." The crew moved swiftly, activating shields and arming defense drones. The tension in the room was thick, but Alex's calm presence gave them strength. Lyra stood, feeling the power of the key pulse in her hand. "This time, we fight for more than survival. We fight for peace." The enemy fleet fired first. Bright beams of energy struck the ship's shields, causing it to ripple under the attack. The defense drones launched, weaving between enemy fire to protect. The ship. Alex took command, issuing orders with clear authority. "Target their command ships first. Focus on disabling their weapons." Lyra watched the battle unfold outside the windows. She knew the tactics of the Shadow Order well. "Their ships are strong but lack agility," she told Alex. "Use that against them." Alex nodded. "Deploy the drones in tight formations to outmaneuver them." The battle was fierce. Explosions lit up the darkness of space, and the hum of weapons filled the air. But the human crew, guided by Lyra's knowledge, fought with courage and skill. Suddenly, a warning blared. A massive ship broke through the defenses and locked onto their vessel. Alex's heart raced. "It's their flagship. We have to stop it." Lyra stepped forward. "The key can help. If I connect to the ship systems, I can amplify its power to disable their weapons." Alex hesitated. "It's dangerous. Are you sure?" Lyra smiled. "With quiet confidence. I must try, for all of us." She moved to the control panel, placing the glowing key on a scanner. Energy flowed from it into the ship systems. The room filled with light and the key's pulse grew stronger. Outside, the enemy flagship's weapons suddenly faltered. The giant ship lost power and drifted helplessly. The crew cheered, but the battle was not over. More enemy ships closed in, determined to protect their leader. Alex knew they had to finish this fight quickly. "All drones, full attack." He commanded. The drones surged forward, striking the enemy fleet with precision. One by one, the dark ships fell, their fires fading into the cold of space. Finally, the battle was won. The Shadow Order's fleet retreated, broken and defeated. Alex looked at Lyra, pride shining in his eyes. "You saved us all." Lyra smiled softly. "We saved each other." The ship's captain announced, "The immediate threat is gone." "But we must remain vigilant," Alex agreed. "This war will not end today, but we have shown that together we are strong." In the quiet after the battle, Alex and Lyra stood side by side, looking out at the stars. Lyra's voice was gentle. "Thank you for believing in me and in peace." Alex took her hand. "Thank you for trusting me." In that moment, two strangers from different worlds became something more, a team, a hope, and a promise. As the ship continued its journey through the endless night, the future remained uncertain. But with courage, truth, and trust, they were ready to face whatever came next. The stars stretched endlessly outside the ship's windows, silent witnesses to the journey that had changed two lives forever. Alex stood beside Lyra, their hands gently intertwined, feeling the quiet peace that came after storms both inside and out. The war that had hunted Lyra across galaxies had not vanished completely, but its shadow was weaker now. The key she carried was no longer just a symbol of power, it was a symbol of hope. As the ship glided toward a new world, Alex asked softly, "What will happen now, after everything we've done?" Lyra smiled, her violet eyes shining with warmth. "Now we build. We build peace between our peoples. I will stay with you on this planet. It is time to start anew." Alex looked at her with surprise and joy. "With me?" "Yes," she said. "You saved me not just with your strength, but with your heart. Together, we can show our worlds that unity is possible." The ship touched down on a peaceful blue-green planet, its forests alive with the sound of birds and wind. The air was fresh, the sky bright, and the future felt full of promise. As they stepped onto the soft grass, Alex took a deep breath. "This is home for now." Lyra nodded, feeling the weight of years of fear lift from her shoulders. A home for all who seek peace. News of their journey spread quickly across star systems. Stories of a human and an alien woman working together to end a war inspired others. Old enemies began to talk and new alliances formed. Back on Lyra, whispers of change stirred among the people. Some resisted, still holding to old fears, but many saw the light Alex and Lyra carried. One day, as they walked through a garden filled with strange flowers and shining stones, Lyra turned to Alex. "I remember now. The words I whispered when I first woke." Alex smiled gently. "What were they?" She took his hand in hers, eyes full of meaning. "I remember you." Alex's heart swelled. "And I will never forget you." Together they looked toward the horizon, knowing that their journey was only the beginning. In a universe filled with stars, two souls from different worlds had found each other. And with that connection, they had changed everything.